I'm Maddie Vollmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. And as the controversial issue of the 10 Commandments being posted in the Kern County public classrooms continues, the Kern County board members will now hear from the ACLU as to why their proposal could run counter to the law.
And we've had other speakers.
Tuesday evening, the Kern County Public School Board heard again from the public on whether or not the 10 Commandments should go in the Kern County Public Schools, as many had mixed opinions on it once again.
And I urge you to uphold the separation of church and state to avoid discrimination.
And I'm in favor of the 10 Commandments being posted in the classrooms.
The American Civil Liberties Union and a local professor spoke at the meeting, and they say this proposal runs counter to the law and that it would violate the California Constitution as well as the federal Constitution.
But the reality is it's a document with separate independent force from the U.S. Constitution. It has provisions in it that are different from what's in the U.S. Constitution, and they very clearly both the text of those provisions and court interpretations make clear that if the board does this, they're going to get themselves in a lot of legal hot water.
23 ABC's political analyst Ian Anderson tells me that it's important to remember that if the board members agree to pass the 10 Commandments through, it will only affect the schools that they overlook.
There's actual ed code that protects students and educators' free speech when it comes to the ability to conduct prayer, as long as it's not part of the curriculum, including, I would think, the 10 Commandments, distributing that would fall under religious literature, which is protected speech that students can distribute.
The board says that they might bring up the 10 Commandments again for discussion, but whether or not they post the 10 Commandments in Kern County Public Schools is still on the table. The board has now heard from both sides of the issue. What we still don't know is whether or not the 10 Commandments will be posted in the Kern County Public Schools. For 23 ABC, I'm Maddie Vollmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.